your girl Lisa with the Z, and I'm here live with two amazing badass fighters who will be joining me on the XFN World Class Combat Sports Fight Night coming up this January 29th. We have Ashley, Thug, Ash, Molina, and we have Lupe, Dynamite Kid, Mateo. Welcome, ladies, to the show. I'm so glad to have you guys here. How are you feeling today?
Good, pumped.
Great.
Ready.
You know what? I'm very excited to have you guys on the show. You guys are both amazing fighters that I look up to.
Thank you.
As you guys know, this is my debut, so I'm joining the family finally of XFN fighters. And amazing ladies. Honestly, every girl match I've ever watched on there has been a battle. And so I have no doubt that we're all going to put in the same work too that night. First off, you guys want to introduce yourselves to everybody on the show. Give us a little background, who you are, what nationality you guys are, what's your favorite fight, what gyms you guys represent, and then we'll go from there. So let's start off with Ashley.
Well, I'm Ashley Molina, Thug Ash. I train with Fireball Kid, which is Josh Mercado. I also train out of Bushido and, Daniel Perez for Jiu-Jitsu.
What's your record right now?
So right now I'm an 0-1 in boxing, 2-0-1 for kickboxing, and 2-2 for MMA.
Wow. That sounds like an amazing record. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, especially being a woman in this industry. What do you feel is like a struggle or like something that you have faced being a woman in this industry?
I feel as if there's a lot of ego in this sport, especially more so towards the guys. They get bruised very easily, and it's just, I feel like they don't sometimes want to show you that attention that they're willing to, as if they would show for the men, if that makes sense.
It's tough. It's tough to talk about too, because like people can be sensitive, as people can like take it in the wrong direction. But I feel like as a woman, it gives me a little bit more fire to even like do better and work harder and like know that like you know what, I can do this too. I may not be a man, but I'm a woman and I can do it in my own. You understand? So Lupe.
Hi everyone. My name is Lupe Mateo. I come from Freedom Fighters MMA. I train with Manolo and Ray J. Manolo is actually my striking coach. Ray J is my jiu-jitsu coach. And Sick J. He helps me with my wrestling.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's your record right now?
For MMA, 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so right now you have like a title match for this fight.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Finally, I worked super hard.
Right. So you have this really great match between you and Lisa Golden. I know this is a rescheduled match due to, I guess, what, injury from the last one?
Knee injury, yeah.
Okay. And so now, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better. I was a little down because I worked super hard to get the title shot, and just knowing I got injured, pissed me off a little.
Right. I mean, that's like one of the hardest things to like go through. Like you try to avoid injuries, and now during this pandemic, we're trying to all avoid like the COVID, like that. Like I don't know what you guys, but like right now, guys, this is like the height in like all nationally, or like I would say globally. Right now, we have the new strain, attacking everybody. I know the fight camp is really hard to like train with like certain individuals, because then everybody's getting sick at the gym, and you want that quality time to really train, and like just being within close proximity of other people is pretty hard. Like right now, I don't know about y'all, but like I'm going into shutdown mode for the next couple weeks because all the gyms are starting to close again, and I'm like, man, this takes away from my training days, and I don't know, how do you guys feel about that?
No, I'm pretty scared. I don't want to get sick before my fight.
I don't at all. It's like you're prepping so hard to perform, and then it's like you're sick. It's like, wow, like prep for what? Like just
and then top of that, your opponent too.
Exactly.
I already called, obviously reschedule at Lisa. I feel bad if I would have to do it again.
Right. So I mean, we're all smart. We're all doing our best to keep healthy, and that's the fight life. Every day is the fight life. You have to train. You have to eat healthy. You have to not only keep your mind healthy, but your spirit as well, your emotions, because I know I've been going through up and down. Like, this is my first fight, so like I'm very nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous, but at the same time, I trust myself. I trust the coaches that I have in my life. And I'm looking forward to it. I know it's gonna be a great night for all of us.
I'm excited to watch you.
She was giving me butterflies for her.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you guys think that it's like, like
you just, I mean, like, aside from you balancing everything out in your life, like, you can tell that you're very, like, passionate with what you're doing, and you're working hard at it, and it's like the work ethic, it shows, and I feel like it's going to show that night, and it's gonna be a banger. Like, I just see it in you. Like, I just know it's gonna be like, you're gonna run through
We saw each other the other night, actually, because I was at a different promotion. Yeah, we were like, I think like last weekend, the weekend before. And we were at a different fight promotion, and like I was doing interviews, and so I wasn't like in fighter mindset. I'm here like Lisa with this stuff. And her whole team was there basically because they had like 4 or 5 fighters on the card. So like at this, everybody's like intense, and like I had the red wig on, so obviously they could tell it's me. Like, oh, that's her opponent. And I'm like, I could tell like they had like their little intense.
Oh yeah.
It's close to the time now.
We've seen that.
Yeah, we've seen each other at XFN. She'll say hi, I'll say hi. This time, I didn't even look her way. Like, don't even look my way. She didn't look my way. You keep your side, I'll keep my side. But that's out of respect, I'm gonna give her space too, because now we're both in that mindset. Like,
we're gonna
this is business now. I'm coming in to do work, and initially I'm gonna do my best to hurt her. So
they're gonna hurt you, and you have to think the same way. You can't be there like, oh, we're gonna be loud.
Like, we're gonna be hot fight.
It's a fight. It's a fight.
It's a fight. Because I've seen you guys fight, and I see that it's like a click. At the moments I see you guys before, like getting into the ring, and you guys are focused, and the second that door is locked, I've just seen you guys snap into this like amazing battle mode warrior. And it's been amazing to see you guys fight. Because I think I saw you at Combat Night at the last fight.
Oh, you did?
I was at Combat Night. Yeah, I saw that fight, and you were there. I was hidden that day. Like lately, sometimes if I go to some events, I won't always be like doing interviews. I just want to enjoy the fights. Because like before all of this, I used to just go and enjoy the fights and the fighters. But now, I get business. I do this. I do that. And I'm now like trying to take all platforms. I'm gonna be a fighter, so it's kind of
it's hectic.
It's exciting. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers out there what they should expect for this next fight on January 29th? Tickets in link in bio.
Okay. Just expect a battle between me and Lisa, and I'm prepared whether it's technical or a brawl. I know I'm ready. And follow me on Instagram at Dynamite_Kid.1.
You already know. And Ashley?
Well, looking for progress. And I just know the progress will show, the work will show, and I know it's gonna be a banger for sure. We're gonna be there. I mean, if it gets to brawling, like you said, we're gonna brawl. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna let it get there. You have to be the smarter fighter. Right. That's how you
You don't want to rush it.
It's always good to be technical.
No,
sometimes
it's necessary.
The pace. It's honestly the pace, because I've seen things happen in seconds, and then I've seen things go full, 3 rounds, and like it really just depends on the fighters that you have, and they're technical and. Who's bringing it? And honestly, we're gonna bring it. We're bringing it.
I'm looking to be very more technical and like patient and just putting the pieces together. And I know what I want to do is just like little by little tear her apart. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like
pick her apart.
Pick her apart. That's what I was trying to look for.
I love how like you're saying it, but like so delicately, but it really means like you're literally gonna tear her apart. It's amazing.
But regardless, like stand up or ground, like I know I'll be ready for it. So
awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad it's gonna be in this auditorium because it's much bigger. It's in Coral Springs.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna be at Renegades this time.
Okay,
So it's like an auditorium. and like the cage is gonna be on a stage, I think. And
yeah,
like you're gonna have people looking down at you like this from like literally a stage.
Nice.
I know Combat Night have done that before. One of their Broward, and they I know they've done it in a Broward college.
They did the Clash of the Titans one time.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I think it was like West Palm or Boca, one of the two. But either way, it's gonna be a great performance between all three of us ladies.
I'm excited for the other girls too. The other female
fighters.
That's a good
There's barrels on this card too.
XFN did a good job.
They keep dropping hot ones on us. Like, all the ladies on this card, I know they're gonna perform. We're going to make a huge statement.
For sure. Bro, it's gonna like you said, the girls are gonna make a statement. Period. Like it's like forget about the guys. Like they're not talking about the girls the entire time. I already know this. Like it's gonna happen.
And we're just in the amateurs. Like I haven't even seen any female pro card like matches
stacked like that
actually at all. Announced, at least we don't know. TBD. But thank you, ladies, for coming on the episode. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous.
Everybody gets a little nervous because like to talk about yourself sometimes. It's like you go blank. Like sometimes I remember people ask me like, "When's your birthday?" And I'm like,
you forget.
You forget because you're on the spot. But honestly, mixed martial arts, we all have a passion for it. Mm-hmm. We all love it. It's something that we wake up, we eat, breathe, sleep, think about it, dream about it, and we perform. And that's the best thing that we can do, and continue to support each other, not only as like mixed martial artists, but as women in this industry. I only want to see you guys be successful. I want to see you guys into your pros. I'm gonna be reporting live with the Z. But at the same time, growth is possible. Don't give up on yourselves. I'll be following you guys, your journey along the way anyways. Anybody guys want to shout out today and let them know?
My whole team, Freedom Fighters, Manolo, Ray J, and Daniel K for letting us have the opportunity to perform on the show.
Love XFN. They really do treat their fighters with like so much respect, and like they treat them well. Like any little thing I've needed, he's just like, "Are you okay? Do you need this? How are you feeling?" Like even like I got sick. I got sick around Thanksgiving, like just a cold, and he was just like, "Oh my God, me too." Like I saw your story, and I'm like, "Thank you. I'm gonna feel better. It's okay." Like, but like he's like keeping track of all of us to make sure we're healthy for that day, and like, that's what I love. I love that they're willing to, really connect with their fighters. They're not just a business that like just wants you to perform like we're in the Coliseum, which we are basically. Like I like to think that we're like, if we were like, past warriors in another time, I would say that we are those boss women that were in the Coliseum fighting back in the day. Ashley, anybody you want to shout out?
I like to shout out my team with, from Daniel Perez, with Fireball, at Bushido, as well as my family in Colombia, los mando saludos, and just with the people in my life that's been supportive behind me 100% all the way, and they just showing that love and support to the fans as well. Without you guys, like we wouldn't have this type of attention or have the opportunities, and as well as Daniel K and the people behind XFN.
That too.
Catalina, hi.
I talked to Catalina one time about making like a reality show of like the housewives of the combat sports, and she's like, I'm totally in. Like,
oh my God, that should be a solid character. Like she's a great character.
She's amazing. I can't wait for all of us to be there that night having a good time. At the end of the day, this is what we're working for, and for the success of our futures. I look forward to it. Shout out to everybody watching this episode. Subscribe, like, share, tag, repeat. Follow Lisa with the Z podcast on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, official_Liza Soler. Stay tuned, and you already know, folks. You heard it here first on Lisa with the Z podcast. Have a good one.